So since we got misleaded by the video, Rakim didn't give him a ranking, we're going to discuss a ranking for him.
Okay.
Right here, right now.
Right here, right now. Let's do it.
Money, gotta have it. Make it disappear and bring it appear like magic. Money, gotta have it. Make it disappear and bring it appear like magic.
Now, top 50. Yeah. You say he's in your top 50?
Top 50? Yeah, I give him top 50.
Top
40.
40.
Them top 50.
Top 40 of all time. Yeah.
Yeah, top 40.
Top 30 of all time. I say yeah.
Yeah, top 30.
Woo.
He's top 30.
We starting to get down to it.
He's top 30.
Top 20 MCs of all time. Wow. Top 20 MCs of all time. I'm thinking about this shit.
Interesting. Top 20.
Is Eminem in my top? I'm putting him in my top 20.
You know what? I would have to put Eminem. You know what? It's gonna have to be like top. For him, Eminem's between 15 and 20. 15 and 20. It's like I can say 15 MCs that I can say is like, but can I say 20 MCs or 20 rappers, however you want to?
I was just thinking, I absolutely cannot put him in my top 10. He is top 20. I can't put him in my top 10.
So yeah, it will be
maybe
top 20.
maybe lower than 15, maybe 13, 14. If I was to actually put together the list, he might end up 17.
I mean, if you compare his impact on the industry itself, yeah, I mean, at the time when Dre, you know, trying to reinvent himself, and then you had, you know, Eminem. This is after we had like Fred Durst. This is after we had Vanilla Ice.
Fred
right?
Durst couldn't rap. Vanilla Ice couldn't rap. You had the dude from Third Base.
Third Base. That's who discovered Nas.
Yeah. So you actually had the predecessor. You know what I'm saying? You had the example of the white rapper that could actually rap before Eminem came on. You had that example. But MC Search didn't rap about killing his girlfriend and throwing her in the trunk.
It was, his topics, man,
raping his
subject
mom.
matter was off the chart.
But you're supposed to kind of ignore that as an Eminem fan.
I mean, as an Eminem
I don't know.
fan, you know, it's people use Eminem for their own reasons. You know what I'm saying? You know, certain black people, certain white people. You know, it's like, you know, they'll use him as inspiration for something that they're doing because they see that, well, he's excelling in a black art. That is the pivotal, that's like the highest level that a lot of Caucasians want to become. Like, hip-hop to them is the next evolution. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Eminem then got on that pedestal, you know what I'm saying, where he's like the next evolution of hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? To where he's completely, you know, brought in a whole fan base, a wider fan base. You know what I'm saying? He didn't go, as in marketing terms, Eminem goes wide. You know what I'm saying? He don't go deep. You know what I'm saying? Certain rappers you would just go, you know, you go straight forward. You will pick up the fans along the way. You would market promotion in a straight line. With M, you can take him and market him left to right. You can market him in a whole just because of how he looks. So that's just based upon just how he looks. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure like with him, he's just born like that. So he don't, you know what I mean? He just know that he can just do a skill. So he is the Elvis of it. You know what I'm saying? He's taking the black art, you know what I mean? He's excelling with it, but it's like, can I kind of fault him kinda? Now if he uses that for evil, you know what I'm saying, or uses it, which Eminem, he seems, you know what I mean, just, even the Trump freestyle, right? The Trump, it's like, kind of needed that. You see what I'm saying? Kind of needed it. You know, Did Trump respond to that? I've been waiting. He never said anything. Still, and it's been what, a couple weeks now? I don't know, something like that. But it's like, yeah, he still ain't say nothing. So,
am I looking forward to the new album? Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the subject matter.
So we say he's somewhere in between 10 and 20. Exactly where we can't put him, but
I say between 15 and 20 for me. And I would have to, because I can probably name 15 rappers and MCs that's like, I'm like, yo, that's better than M. But M is, it's a whole other different perspective, and he still keeps the technicality of it. It's like a lot of the white artists before didn't really understand the whole technical aspect, because it's almost you have to be black to understand. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like Eminem is like, man, you understand it and you're white? So he's like, it's crazy. So he's really studied this thing. You know what I'm saying? He's really looked at it and admired it or something. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to Eminem's first project, what was it called? Infinite? 1997, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'm surprised you know about that shit.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, though. Eminem, the way he came out rapping mainstream, wasn't anything like he was rapping on Infinite.
Nothing at all.
That's why a part of me is like, I can't judge M, because he did what he felt he had to do for promotional purposes. If he had the complete freedom to write whatever kind of songs he wanted to, he wouldn't have done songs the way that he did. He did that shit for promotional reasons.
Yep, I can definitely agree with that.
And look who he got on with, Dr. Dre.
Come on.
He tells you on Dr. Dre's project, I followed the doctor's orders.
The ultimate cosign, man.
I followed the doctor's orders. He said, that's all I did when I came in the game. I followed the doctor's orders.
So, hey, I mean, you can't, it's like he's the perfect, it's barbershop talk, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Jay-Z. It's barbershop talk. As far as their level of greatness, you know what I mean, marched up to the past and the present.
But imagine if Eminem could rap about some street shit and say the word nigga.
But then I believe that he wouldn't get a lot of the respect that he probably gets.
Nah.
Possibly because even that might turn away a lot of some of his black people core base. Not all of them, but some of them.
No, I'm saying if he was black.
Oh, if he was black.
And he can rap about street shit.
Then he would be considered a probably more of like a conscious artist. He would probably be, but he would be technically sound. His emotion will be still there. It still will be hot, because I was hearing some rappers that you said was white, and I'm like, this dude sounds just like Game. I don't know what the name of it is.
Styles of Bone.
Okay, you got a shout out then. So yeah, you sound just like Game, and I'm like, is this it's a white guy. So it's like they done took the, you know what I mean, the melanin. 40% of white people have melanin as their base in them. They don't know it. You know what I'm saying? So it's, you know what I mean. It's certain people can pick up certain skills.
And I only seen M when I see pictures of him, when I see videos of him. He's always surrounded by black people. I'm trying to think of pictures, videos of him with actual people that he claims he knows or claims he's cool with, who are white. I always seen him around black people.
Yeah, I mean,
do white people have the ability to absorb us through some kind of evil shit in their genes? Can they absorb the melanin from black people by being around black people? Or are they vampires?
Well, it's a thing where, don't matter, the consciousness is created through trauma and repetition. So, if you was born in the damn woods and raised by wolves, your ass will be crawling like a damn wolf, trying to eat food like a wolf. You want to be outside like a wolf. That's what your repetition, that's what your subconscious, your trauma, you know what I'm saying? That's what causes your reality. So really, the conscious mind is not really nothing. It ain't nothing. It ain't shit. It's not nothing. You have to understand how information is set up in the subconscious. Just like the tip of the iceberg. When you see it, the majority of the iceberg's at the bottom. and that little bit tip of the iceberg at the top.
Wow.
That's the conscious. All that shit at the bottom. All that's at
So
the bottom.
there's a lot of stuff for y'all to talk about down below in the comment section. Was Rakim kind of was he in fan mode during that interview? Does Eminem really belong in between 15 and 20? Does it belong between 10 and 15? Is he actually a top 10 MC?
Or is he top 5?
Is he
a lot
top
of you guys
five?
say he's number 1.
Some of y'all
So
say yes.
is come
what
on,
y'all
man.
think?
Let me know.
y'all
Let me
put
know
in
what
the
you
mat?
think.
And let me
down
know, do white people actually have the ability to absorb blackness from being around black people?
Oh man,
Is
whole
that
nother
something that
discussion,
actually
yeah.
happens? Put it down below.
Money, gotta have it. Make it disappear and bring it appear like magic. Money, gotta have it. Make it disappear and bring it appear like magic.